Anyways, so guys, welcome to season 1, episode 10, Mountain Lake. This is a pretty like neutral painting, I feel like. Nothing like too crazy. Just a nice like 1:18 p.m. afternoon this painting takes place at. 1:42 p.m. real life time though. I would have been hype if it was actually like 1:18 p.m. for me. Well, you know, let's just like... Alright, thank you, paintbrush. Thank you, fill tool. Thank you, everything on my desk is like impeding my mouse progress. That's the tall, skinny trees. This is something you'd see here. Feels good, honestly. There's like no mountains like this or in my area, that's for sure. I can tell you that much. No cabin today, though. Do I know something I put on my Secret Santa wish list? I put a new Mario Paint mouse on my wish list for Secret Santa. I'm like, you know, someone actually were to like get that, that'd be kind of crazy. My left click is fucked up, and the movement of the mouse, like sometimes I'm like dragging it a bunch and it just doesn't move for whatever reason. And like it's inconsistent. It's also, you know, 31 years old. Something like that. So it's seen some days. It's seen some better days, that's for sure. Still tragic though. Eric's part with the mouse pad. I have no idea. I do have a mouse pad here, but I don't think yeah, my cable doesn't reach far enough to test it out. And if I wanted to drag it over, it's whatever. Yeah, I've never had the OG mouse pad, so I can't really confirm either way. I also realized when I went live that I've been streamed since last Monday. I didn't realize it had been like a full week since I'd streamed. I thought I streamed like at least sometime after last Monday. I was like, oh, it's been that long already? Huh. Yeah, movement, just not working. I don't know. I guess I just was not feeling it. Unlike how I'm feeling all these cables below me. Come on. Come on. Yeah, really, the past week did just kind of fly by. The good news is it is 12 degrees Celsius outside for me, and it's sunny also, which is nice. Right, Prack? Pretty nice, honestly. And what am I doing? Staying inside. Once again, it's tragic though, like using my CRT for like this or or whatever. Because if I want to have my window open, I get a ton of glare on my TV. It's like if the window was like, I don't know, somewhere else, or if I had one of those blinds that lets the light in, but not like, that still lets light pass through, but you don't get like the direct sun rays. I don't know what you'd call one of those blinds, but I had one of those. Whereas my blind is just, it blocks everything, which isn't a bad thing per se. Feeling good about this one. This one's gonna be a good one. This one will be a good one. It'll be good if my mouse will cooperate and let me make it a good one. You know what I never did? I never posted that I was live anywhere other than the go live notification from Twitch. Let me do that real quick. Yo, Scarlet. That's good. I feel like if I try to pronounce that word, people will just make fun of me for it. Crepusculares? I have no idea how you'd say that word, honestly. How are we all doing? Don't mind me, just doing something I should have done already, but I like forgot. If on my Twitter, all I post on there now is just like, hey, I'm streaming. Hey, I'm streaming. Hey, I'm streaming. Which honestly, not the worst thing ever. Anyways, we're back. Back to actually doing the thing that we're here to do. In more recent times, like ever since like Blue Sky caught on, Blue Skies became a thing, I just like don't post on Twitter hardly anymore. I'm like, this site just gets like more and more shitty as time goes on. I feel less inclined to want to post on here. It does suck in the same context of it being like, oops, there's way the fuck more people on Twitter. So it's like more engagement happens on there easily. It'll be wild when either A, Twitter becomes completely unusable. Can you work for me, mouse? When Twitter becomes completely unusable because of it being like, oops, you have to pay to do anything, and like you only see like blue checkmark fucks. Or it's like the website actually dies at some point, which would be also kind of wild if that happened. Get Fig to make Twitter too. Isn't that basically what Blue Sky is? Like, doesn't Blue Sky have like ex-Twitter people working on it? No pun intended. It's like how like my nose is a little, you know. Monado Gaming. What are you doing here? You again? Don't you ever give up? Ebo. How dare you disturb my family vacation, Rar? This is once again, yeah, mouse. And I need a sugar daddy to get me a new mouse. Yo, I should ask Cloud when he was in Japan. I should be like, yo, see if you can find a Mario Paint mouse. What mouse am I using? The one that is for the Super Nintendo. The only thing that makes Mario Paint function. You have to use this controller. You cannot use a normal Super Nintendo controller. Not that you would want to use that. But yeah, mine's been this issue in recent times where like the movement, like when I'm trying to just move the mouse around, it sometimes just doesn't do anything. And the left click is sometimes faulty as well, which I feel like I don't remember it having that problem previously. The movement is the more annoying thing when it just like doesn't want to move. Like I'm moving the mouse, it's off the desk. It comes and goes. It sucks. It really sucks, but yeah. I make it work. Unironically, there's probably a decent chance Cloud actually could have found a Mario Paint mouse in Japan. I don't know. No, I think Super Famicom and Super Nintendo have the same controller inputs, I think. So I'm pretty sure like a Japanese Mario Paint mouse would work on a Super Nintendo, like on a North American one. Yeah, okay. I was like, 'cause I'm pretty sure I've seen people use Famicom controllers, Super Famicom controllers on the American version. Yeah, I think a lot of people like the Famicom variant more just because it has more colors outside of gray and purple. And it's also Japanese, which means it's cooler by default because it's Japanese. It's interesting how like the like NES and Super Nintendo are like actually different than the Famicom and Super Famicom, but then after that it was just like, all right, we're just gonna make them all like the same. Like shoutouts to the actual Famicom, that being the equivalent of the NES, has like the microphone on the second controller, which I'm pretty sure not many games used. Let's see, shoutouts to that. Your Famicom one is just better put together. That is fair that you would want to use it because of that reason. Understandable even. Mondo said you'd be interested in hearing that I beat Hush and Beast as Tainted Lost the other day. I would be interested in hearing that. You can come to the cool kids camp now, where we can talk about Isaac stuff, and the streamer will actually understand and be able to relate to the conversation. That is pretty hype, though. That's definitely no easy feat. Tainted Lost being a genuinely challenging character. I appreciate the challenge of Tainted Lost. Yeah, I have, let's see. Let's check Steam real quick. How many hours I have in Isaac? I have just shy of 1,400 hours in Isaac. Yeah, I do have Dead God. And then I did start a second save file, and then I never really got too far in that, because I didn't really feel like doing it after a certain point. I do have an Eden streak going right now. I got my Eden streak up to like 100 and like, it was like 112, I think. I got my Eden streak up to, and then I died at some point. And now I'm doing another Eden streak, which is at like, I think 50 or something like in that range. I haven't played in a little bit though. Yeah, Isaac is a very hype game. Got a banger combo with Tech 2, Le Megaton, giving me Proptosis and Polyphemus. That is really good. Shouts to those tears down items, but huge damage ups being really good with Tech 2. Yeah, about 750 on Steam and same across all consoles combined. Damn. I've only ever played it on PC. I'll understand too. I know Isaac items. This is true. You do have a point there. I feel like I don't have too much specific memories about doing Tainted Lost stuff. Other than like, oops, holy cards don't exist. A Continuum, that's a fun one. Yeah, really good with Tech 2. I feel like it's not very often I get to have a cool Tech 2 build. This doesn't feel like it. Does anybody else hate that Monado guy? Like, just speaking for like nobody in particular. My Twitch partners, am I right? Jeez. So how close does that put you to Dead God, though? I forget, like, how late I did Tainted Lost stuff on my first file. I don't remember. I just remember it was tragic. In my first file, I barely got to use, like, confessionals or, like, crane games, because I unlocked those, like, near the end of my things I needed to unlock. So by the time I got them, I, like, barely saw them. And then it was like, oops, I have everything. Someone came to your stream and told me to get Tainted Lost out of the way. Damn. Now you do get some good unlocks, like, I'm pretty sure Sacred Orb's a Tainted Lost unlock, I believe, unless it's a regular, but I think it's Tainted. Sacred Orb's a fun item to have. Tainted Cane, yeah. I think most people don't really like Tainted Cane very much. I definitely, because I played Rebirth, Repentance when it was new. And so, like, you know, all the recipes on Tainted Cane were the same every single run back then. So I got like every single check mark in one run other than greedier mode. I think it was like a 4-hour run or something like that, but yeah, I did that, and then I did Tainted Cane greedier like a few months later, and God, if that wasn't such an unfun experience trying to do his greedier mode completion mark. They're not anymore, yeah. It's random every single time. And I believe they removed the tech where you used to be able to, like, you could build, I think there's still a few static recipes, like the slot machine with like 8 coins. I think that's still a static recipe. But you used to be able to like just keep building like easy active items like that. And then if you like broke or grabbed an item pedestal from within like certain rooms, you would guarantee certain drops. So like if you grabbed an item pedestal in like a secret room, it would guarantee you would have a bone heart drop. And I'm pretty sure they removed that mechanic, and I don't understand why they removed that. It was really only good, super good, if you were doing like some cheese like that, where you were just keep like building slot machine active items and then just like breaking them in the secret room, and it would give you bone hearts, and then like it would give you like eternal hearts if you did like in an angel room, blah 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 blah, etc etc. So it was a way you could get some like good consumables for your crafting, but then they're like, let's remove this because yep. Yeah, I absolutely hated doing Tainted Cane greedier. That was so unfun. Because the worst thing about greedier mode is the beginning. Because the difficulty is so... it's so random in greedier. It varies so much depending on what enemies it gives you. It was and is just unfun. And with Tainted Cane in greedier, you weren't even guaranteed to get enough consumables from your first 2 item pedestals that you explode for pickups. Like, it wasn't even guaranteed to give you enough to build an item at the start. So it's like, bruh. Tainted Jacob is easier than Jacob and Esau. Maybe. I never played the fixed version of Tainted Jacob. You found an access token. Yo, congrats. Hope it wasn't like too like dusty or anything. You know, maybe I had to like, you know, like wash it off real quick. Yeah, let me tell ya. Release Tainted Jacob was a unfinished character. That was not a finished character. It was so bad. The fact that when you were fighting on with Release Tainted Jacob, when you fought Mega Satan, you couldn't progress past a certain point in the fight unless if you killed Dark Esau, which would then make you the Lost. Because like it's like he spawns the enemies and it's like, oops, you have to kill all the enemies he spawns before you can continue with the fight, and it counted Dark Esau as an enemy, so you had to kill him. It was really fucking stupid. No, but it was 8,500 miles away. God damn. Just a quick drive, you know, not much. So I know, Julian, you're trying to play Nickelodeon All-Stars 2, right? Is anybody not trying to play that? I can confirm I did not play Nickelodeon All-Stars 1. And I will not be playing this new one. Oh, damn, you bought the first one. And then it was like, damn, this game is trash. It's crazy how hyped everyone was for like the first game, and then it was such a letdown. Some gray here, I think. We'll see if the game lasts in its current state past like a few months. Cause damn. Like, you know, like there's some people like they were running tourneys and such for the first game for a little bit there, and then it's like, oops, sorry, this game sucks and no one wants to play it anymore. Let's see if it's fried now. That's me like on a daily basis. Does anybody here sleep well ever? I can't say I do. It's 3 AM, you're wide awake. Mood. That's a huge mood, let me tell ya. I hate Divine My Items, so you also hate Tainted Lazarus. Yeah. Tainted Lazarus was also not a fun character. I forget what was wrong with release Tainted Lazarus. There was something wrong with that character on release that everyone hated, and I never played him on release. I forget what was different about him, but I know it was like he was even worse back then, like 2 years ago. Just fucked up to think that DLC came out 2 years ago, like bruh. Yo, Ebo. Is it power rack time? Oh shit. We were just saying, Ebo, how we really want to play Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2 with you, like, really badly. When I go back home, I have a layover in Korea, and I don't have enough time to stay. Damn. Who was it? Someone was saying recently that they were like, oh, like, I've had, like, layovers in Japan, but it's, like, such a short amount of time. So it's like, I don't even get to do anything there. And express how much I have no interest in Nickelodeon. Yeah. Couldn't be me remotely interested in that game when Rivals 2 is coming out in less than a year. That game's gonna be saucy. Oh, it's you, Owl. Okay. Good morning. Damn, it's before 3 p.m. Ebo waiting for Tekken 8. Sad I'm to fry him. Shit. What are your thoughts on that, Ebo, of you getting fried in Tekken 8? I have to watch the character trailers. You know, I think I just saw people earlier on my timeline talking about Tekken 8. And they were saying how, like, the characters all look, like, really good in that game, apparently. Which is cool. Shouts to the only 2D fighter I ever, like, sort of almost tried playing was fucking Pokken on the Wii U. And then I played that game, I opened that game twice and never opened it again. Everyone was so hyped for that game back when it, like, dropped, and then nobody played it. I still cannot believe they released that game on the Wii U with the whole thing of to play local multiplayer, like, on your Wii U in person. If you play it on one console, it drops it to 30 FPS. So you have to get two Wii U's, get an Ethernet cable, link them together, and the Wii U doesn't have an Ethernet port built into it, so you had to get a fucking LAN adapter for both of them, so you could then plug the two Wii U's together, and then you could play local multiplayer at 60 FPS. It's like, how did that happen? How did that release? Yeah, like the Ethernet LAN adapter that I have for my Switch is from the Wii U that I got for Pokken that I never used because me and my friends were like, yo, this game gonna be shit. This game's gonna be hype. And then, yep. Yeah, like you basically needed two setups. It was absurd. I feel like Pokken's also like a Pokemon game on a modern Nintendo console that actually looks good because it's not made by Game Freak. You have 5 USB Ethernet adapters. Yeah, I have just the one, wherever that one's sitting at, which it's not on this desk anymore. It's somewhere existing. The Switch OLED, shit. I do not have a Switch OLED, but I do not need one. Kept losing them, buying new ones. That's the classic. That's a fucking classic. Right, Brack? Who's probably not here right now. Any movement with the mouse? Appreciate it. You just started playing Tears of the Kingdom. Damn. Thoughts? I wonder if you'd finish the main story before Kendall does. Because Kendall said she still hasn't finished the main story of that game. She just stopped playing it, yeah. I think she did play it like a shit ton. And then it was like, oops. Time for Minenko's Nightmare. Once I finish it in 16 hours when I fly back home, I probably won't. Unless... Dude, could you stop griefing me? My Secret Santa needs to hit me up with a new mouse, like for a... Huge for a... Always have spare peripherals. That is a good lesson. That is a good thing to live by. I guess I can't say it ever crossed my mind to have an extra Mario Paint mouse of all things. Yeah, just have a spare. Just have a spare Super Nintendo mouse for Mario Paint. Yeah, this is what you need. You know, if you plug in a normal controller, the game doesn't work. You like need this controller to play it. So you know, just go to like your local retro store and just buy a couple of these real quick. NBD. It's funny, like, whenever I'm using this, and then I switch over to my PC mouse, and it's like, holy shit. Like, it's actually, like, smooth and, like, responsive. I don't have to, like, struggle to make it work. When it works, it feels fine, honestly, for what it is, but it's just the fact that it just, like, the movement sometimes doesn't work, which is just like right there, it stopped just moving, and the left click sometimes doesn't work. Where's the mod to replace this dog head with Shy Dog down here? Where's that at? It's always crazy seeing the Mario Paint screen look like the picture as time goes on. Yeah, at first you're probably just like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, some blobs or some colors, then you're like, wait, it's like actually looking like something now. Hold on. I gotta figure to decomp the Mario Paint mouse. Yo, what are your thoughts, Julian, if we told you that Fig's playing Fortnite now? How would that make you feel? So you start the background like, I don't know what you're doing. 3 minutes later, that's a mountain. Yeah, yeah. It is true. Man. It is a wild timeline we're in. Thanks for the hope. That's a fucking old clip. How old is that one? Like 6 years old or something probably? That's like what, like 20, like 17, 18 maybe? God. Ancient clip right there. Does she even exist still? I just remember like always seeing her on Twitter, like following me like multiple times. Like I remember seeing like, a follower notification from her like probably 5 different times. I'm like, I'm not following you. No. I think I've heard people talk about that recently. I'm like, huh. Alright. Well, that's something. Right, Arma? Yeah, I was like, let's see, the command incoming. The command is incoming. Feels good. It would be extremely correct. Damn right. Didn't get the 1 in 20 no. Exactly. Damn right you didn't get it. What other yes honeys do we have? Is there any other variants out there? Nope. Ready, Bo? So, Ebo, you gonna play Rivals 2 with us? Because I know you had a really fun time playing the first game with us. Yeah, man. It is a rough time playing that kind of like a platform fighter with people who play platform fighters when you don't play platform fighters, because then it's just like, I'm just getting my ass beat because these guys like know what to do. These guys know how to play the game and I don't know how to play the game. But it'd be same shit like if I ever tried playing like Street Fighter or literally any 2D fighter. It'd be like, I don't know like what I'm doing. I have no idea what to do. It's fine. I said not be a little bitch. That's true. Like that's just general like Ebo right there. You should not be such a bitch. But yeah, milk tea. Right, for the first time today. I was saying this last night, but I'm glad, I'm forever glad I quit Ultimate and Smash 4 before the games got like super toxic. I didn't have to deal with Bayonetta's bullshit in the first game in Smash 4. Smash 4 being the first Smash game, of course. What was it? I literally saw. Let me find the tweet. I literally saw it was from a. It was from TK Breezy. Saw him post last night. It's crazy how 4 and ults repeat the same timeline of like a very slow decline and then being left with a questionable character and no more patches. And it was also like, can't lie to you, that top 4 was not at all interesting. Alt meta, man. Yeah. It's like, yep. Burger, wait, butter. Burger or peanut noodles? Peanut noodles. Smash is just boring. I think one thing that really just makes like Ultimate, like specifically, like not very interesting, aside from like characters, just having like a load of gimmick characters that just make the game like not very fun to want to play, because everyone's like, oh shit, I'm gonna play Kazuya and 0 to death you because you made one mistake and you can't do anything about it once they hit you. Or it's like, oops, I'm gonna play Steve and play a different game from you. It's like, the movement's just so boring in that game. The movement is so unfun. There's nothing interesting you can do. That's facts. Movement is not fun in that game. It's so boring. And there is a reason why Melee's lived on for so long. And will continue to do so. Those, like, characters don't really have, like, much, like, unique things that they can do, it feels like. That's something I really appreciate in Rivals, is how, like, the characters all have, like, their own, like, unique things that they can do tech-wise, which I think is really cool. How long have I been going for? It's been an hour almost? Jeez. What the fuck? Need to get going. Rivals being better modern Smash. It really is, though. It really is. That's for a huge for if I've ever seen it. So are you getting the peanut noodles, Ebo? This is the real question we have here. And he dead now. Yeah, there you go. Get him up for dinner? Ah, so you're not having them now. CSC. I don't know if I've ever had, like, peanut noodles. I mean, it sounds like it's good. Wanna hear something hype? Yes, I do. This is this tree branch I'm about to put in here. Job has us working Saturday this week so we can get off for Black Friday instead of just giving us a day off. I love capitalism. So, like, so you're working, like, Monday to Thursday, and then you have Sunday, or Friday off, and then you work Saturday, and then you have Sunday off. Like, that's how it's is that how it's going? Like, huh? This week we're gonna work Monday to Saturday. And you have Sunday off. Oh, is Black Friday not like this Friday? Bees rather just Google what day is Black Friday 2023. Friday, November 24th. Okay. So you're working Monday to Saturday, and then you work Monday through Wednesday. This Friday is a holiday for some of us. What is this Friday? Mario RPG. Let's see. A game that should be very good. Dude, that'd be a fucked up plot twist of some of that game. Like, they fucked up something really bad, but yeah, nah. No way that happens. No way my mouse cooperates. Be working instead of playing it? Evo, it's a Switch. You can literally bring it with you. Can't bring a Switch to work? Sure you can, just bring it. What are you gonna do? You'd scare people while like bringing fun and joy to your workplace. I think people said that they did fix this in the new version they're doing, where like in the original, like you can't see what like any of your attacks or items like do in battle. Like you just have to know. Like I'm pretty sure people said that they fixed that. Because that was a huge yup in the original game, which, you know, just how it was back then, I guess, because people didn't think about that. Your Switch battery is so bad, it dies in like 1 hour of use, damn. That is unfortunate. I don't even know how good my Switch battery is. I can't say I like ever use my Switch outside of, well, you had me at I actually don't use my Switch ever, because I don't ever use my Switch. But I never use my Switch like in handheld mode, like ever, just outright. Just not something I am interested in usually. Don't know which one it is, but I can't homebrew it. There's just like certain Switch models that just you can't homebrew outright. Didn't know that. Yeah, I can't wait to speedrun Mario RPG. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. I have like an Odyssey Switch, the one that came with the red Joy-Cons. I don't know if that means anything. How easily mine could be homebrewed if I felt like it. Not really something I guess I'm like that interested in though, for the time being. If I did mod my Switch, like I don't know what I'd do with it. The only thing that looks more hype is there's like a mod for Ultimate called HDR, which is like essentially like PM equivalent for Ultimate. And I guess it's just more fun, I guess, than the actual game. But, eh. I forgot you bought Odyssey. Mm-hmm. It's illegal? That's the word you want to use, and sure. Whatever you feel like, sport. Anything else I should add to this? Like, am I done? I don't know. I'm gonna crack my Switch in half and I decide I don't need it anymore. You know what video showed up on my feed like last night or the night before? It was like this video of this kid. Like, it looks like he's like literally like 9 or something. He has like a phone like upside down on his desk and he like just hits it with a hammer and then like flips it over and sees it all cracked and he's like, oh my god. And it's like, what did you expect? I also saw a post recently about like, you know, those like new like flip phones, like smartphone flip phones. How it was like, oh, here's my like whatever kind of specific flip phone, like 2 years of use or something, and like there was like a visible like line in like the middle of the screen, and I'm like, geez, that must be fun to like try and use your phone. It's just a line straight to the middle. That'll probably only get worse as time progresses. It's just like, yep. Fuck phones, TBH. True. That's my brain implant. You're gonna be the first one to test that? I want a new phone, so I don't need a lightning cable anymore. I'll test it. I plan on holding on to my current phone until it like literally stops working or something. Oh, that should be on my Secret Santa wish list. New smartphone. You know, the only smartphone I actually would be interested in getting is a Pixel 5a, because it actually has a fucking headphone jack on it. Couldn't be 99% of modern phones. Phone battery life is like less than 18 hours now. Wow, my phone battery is less than 18 hours. Wow. My phone lasts like not very long at all these days. I mean, if your phone can last a whole day without having to charge it, like, is there anything more than that? Like, doesn't really feel that necessary in my opinion. It's like, I don't know, realistically, like, if your phone battery can last like 12 hours, just chilling. Like, I don't use my phone, I barely use my phone during the day. And like, it'll be like, oops, it's 5 p.m. and it's at like 20% from just sitting here on my desk. Use your phone for work. I guess that's fair if you actually use your phone like a lot. Valid reason. I'll give you that one, sport. I just want my phone to be able to just like exist and like not need to charge it. I'm calling this one done. I could sit here and like fiddle with it for a little bit longer, but I think we're done. We're calling it done there. It's a GG from me, I would say.